How's everyone doing out there? Coach Pesca with thepeakcondition.com. What I'm going to go over today is a couple variations of a agility and change of pace drill that I take a lot of athletes through, take myself through. Make sure you get warmed up before we start. I warmed up for about 5 or 10 minutes. It's actually relatively cold here in Chicago right now, despite it being sunny. I think it's 55 right now, so it's a little cooler than it looks. Looks can be deceiving. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 4 different cones. The way we have our cones set up, about 5 yards between our first 2 cones, 5-yard distance to that cone behind those first 2, and then it's about 10 to 15 yards to our last cone. And as I stated when we first started, I'm going to go over some different variations, ways you can progress this movement, and also some football specific ways you can add the soccer ball into the move, where we're going to take on defenders, do a move and shoot. The first move we're going to do is we're going to start at 1 cone. We're going to shuffle to the one side, shuffle to the other side, backpedal around that last cone, and then a hard sprint to our last cone. When I do this movement, I want to focus on my change of direction and those first couple steps when we're going in the sprint. Those are very important. First couple steps are what's going to make or break you passing your opponent or winning in a race. What I've done for our next progression is I moved the first 2 cones about 3 feet apart, and we're going to do a lateral leap, hold, backpedal, and sprint. So the main emphasis on this movement is that hold. So I want to get some height on the leap. I want to leap up, hold. Ideally, we're not doing an extra hop, okay? So if you're struggling with that movement, so for instance, I'll back up a little bit here. If when you land, your knees turning in like this or out like that, you're not ready to do this. And that's fine. If that's the case, both feet, hop and hold, back pedal, sprint. Again, most important component to any movement is the form. Make sure your form is sound. The last progression I'm going to go over is we're including the soccer ball. So we're going to do our last movement. We're going to do that lateral hop. Focus on the landing, back pedal. Then I'm going to have the ball set up. Then I'm just dribbling at my defender, the 5 cones I have set up. If you have a partner, have an actual defender out there. Try and beat your defender, shoot and score. So that's going to conclude the session for today. We worked 3 different movements, focused on agility, we focused on some stability, and our change of pace. Go ahead, test those out. If you have a friend, even better, you can push one another, right? That's how you get better, by pushing yourself, but also being pushed by others. Thanks for watching. Check out thepeakcondition.com for programs and gear, and I'll see you next time.